Red Hat Ansible Automation Platform 2 is the next evolution in automation from Red Hat. Featuring new tools, services that offer a whole new level of customization, it delivers an elevated automation experience that expands the boundaries of what is possible for your enterprise. Red Hat Ansible Automation Platform 2 can help you to automate for velocity and accelerate business outcomes, automate for collaboration and orchestrate across teams, automate for growth and innovate at scale. Red Hat Ansible Automation Platform 2 includes a number of distinct components that together provide a complete and integrated set of automation tools and resources. Ansible Core provides the fundamental functionality used to run Ansible playbooks. It defines the automation language that is used to write Ansible playbooks in YAML text files. It provides the key functions such as loops, conditionals, and other Ansible imperatives needed for automation code. It also provides the framework and basic command line tools to drive automation. Red Hat Ansible Automation Platform 2.0 provides Ansible Core 2.11 in the Ansible Core RPM package. Ansible Content Collections. Historically, Ansible provided a large number of modules as part of the core package, an approach referred to in the Ansible community as batteries included. However, with the success and rapid growth of Ansible, the number of modules included with Ansible grew exponentially. This led to certain challenges with support, especially because users sometimes wanted to use earlier or later versions of modules than were packaged with a particular version of Ansible. The upstream developers decided to reorganize most modules into separate Ansible content collections made up of related modules, roles, and plugins that are supported by the same group of developers. Ansible Core. Ansible Core itself is limited to a small set of modules provided by the Ansible built-in Ansible content collection, which is always part of Ansible Core. This provides users with the flexibility to select different versions of collections, or different sets of collections, based on their needs. It also provides developers with the ability to update their modules on a separate cadence from Ansible itself. Ansible Core provides the fundamental functionality used to run Ansible playbooks. It defines the automation language that is used to write Ansible playbooks in YAML text files. It provides the key functions such as loops, conditionals, and other Ansible imperatives needed for automation code. It also provides the framework and basic command line tools to drive automation. Red Hat Ansible Automation Platform 2.0 provides Ansible Core 2.11 in the Ansible Core RPM package. Ansible Automation Platform 2 provides a new top-level tool to develop and test Ansible playbooks, the Automation Content Navigator. This tool replaces and extends the functionality of several older command line utilities, including Ansible Playbook, Ansible Inventory, Ansible Config, and so on. In addition, it separates the control node on which you run Ansible from the automation execution environment that runs it, by running your playbooks in a container. This makes it easier for you to provide a complete working environment for your automation code for deployment to production. Automation Execution Environment. An automation execution environment is a container image that contains Ansible Core, Ansible content collections, and any Python libraries, executables, other dependencies needed to run your playbook. When you run a playbook with Ansible Navigator, you can select an automation execution environment for it to use to run that playbook. The default environment used in Ansible Automation Platform 2 provides Ansible Core 2.11 and many Red Hat Ansible certified content collections to give you user experience very similar to Ansible 2.9. Another advantage of automation execution environments is that you can use them to run earlier versions of Ansible as well. Red Hat also supports an automation execution environment that provides Ansible 2.9 for compatibility with earlier versions. Automation Controller, formerly called Red Hat Ansible Tower, is the component of Ansible Automation Platform that provides a central point of control to run your enterprise automation code. It provides a web UI and a REST API that can be used to configure, run, and evaluate your automation jobs. In Red Hat Ansible Tower, the system was both the control node and the automation execution environment. If automation code required a different set of Python dependencies in the automation execution environment on Ansible Tower than the system provided by default, you had to set up a separate Python virtual environment or vend manually for your automation code to use. This was difficult to manage, hard to distribute, required updates to the system running Ansible Tower, and scaled poorly. The new automation controller design solves this challenge by separating the control node from the automation execution environments or now running in containers. You can deploy container-based automation execution environments from a container registry, and replacing them for a particular Ansible playbook a matter of a simple configuration change in the web UI. It is then easier to deploy the exact environment in which the developers expect their automation code to run. Ansible Automation Hub. Ansible Automation Hub provides you with a way to manage and distribute automation content. A public service at console.redhat.com provides access to Red Hat Ansible certified content collections that you can download and use with Ansible Galaxy and with Automation Controller. You can also set up a private automation hub. This enables you to create your own curated set of Ansible content collections. It also provides a container registry that you can use for distributing your automation execution environments, if you do not already have one. Hosted services. In addition to the hosted Ansible Automation Hub at console.redhat.com, 2 other hosted services are available. Red Hat Insights for Red Hat Ansible Automation Platform. You understand what automation code you are running and whether it is successful. You can also use it to evaluate the positive impact of automation on your organization. Automation Services Catalog enables organizational administrators to allow non-technical users to trigger automation with a point-and-click tool based on ISM standards.